Good morning to everyone. I'd like to show you today one of the most important projects that I finished with my office a couple of years ago, and is the second museum that I prepared in Cremona for more or less the same, I can say the same owner, the same gentleman that support every cultural experience in Cremona, and is the Fondazione Alvedi Buschini. That's before to support in a financial way this museum inside the Episcopal Palace, pay for the community the Violin Museum and the Auditorium Giovanni Alvedi. And this is a strange experience because it's a small museum, about 1,500 square meters, placed inside the underground area of the Palazzo. That was completely abandoned during the decades, or maybe the centuries, because the Palazzo was built in the beginning of the 19th century. And from this inauguration, these spaces was completely abandoned for, was something like cellar or storages, but anything important. So we started the renovation and the restoration of this area with a principal aim in our mind. That was the idea to bring the spirituality and the quiet inside the visit. So this sense of suspension and the sense of spirituality accompany everyone inside the 12 rooms of this museum that is split in 7 exhibition areas. And the exhibition areas is not exactly, don't follow exactly, I don't know, the importance of the masterpieces or the dates of the masterpieces, but want to show, want to represent, and want to introduce the identity of the culture, of the heritage of the Diocese of Cremona. That is a very, very small city, but have, luckily, a large area in terms of dioceses, because catch also some part in Mantova province and some part in Bergamo province. And the challenge to transform the museum, the religious museum, in something exciting and interesting, and I hope not so boring, was very, very high, was very challenging for us. And the idea was to enter from the ground floor, directly from a new bronze door that is in front of the magnificent and majestic complex, monumental complex of the cathedral in Cremona, that I suggest you to visit if you've never been there, because they're really, really fantastic. Vittorio Sgarbi say that is the Cappella Sistina of the North, because there is inside a lot of frescoes of many, many important artists and painters. And across this bronze door, we enter in a very special place, because the place was, before my intervention, was a small courtyard that I cover with, in exactly my style, with large steel and glass frames. And after, the problem was to invent something to connect every level and every place, because the first step of the museum was to prepare the basement for to preserve as much as possible the important masterpieces present in the diocese. But the project of the 2015 and 2026 is to enlarge the museum, not only in the ground floor, but also in the upper part, in the first floor, that you can see, in this case, the balcony that's reach from the basement to the first floor. And the idea was to produce something, of course, completely contemporary, completely recognizable. And my idea was to change the normal staircases in something really special, if not magic. And I imagined to bring the light from the top, the natural light, and to transform this light in a symbolically in a special light that is have I don't know, something like is transcendent and change the atmosphere inside the room, and flood in the courtyard in the basement, and spread softly all around the rooms inside the diocesan museum. And in this case, these stairways is completely hanging to the sky. And so when you enter, you can follow the shape, the elliptic shape of the staircases, but is not a normal elliptic staircases, because it looks to dance in the empty space, to twirl and to dance in freedom, attached to the sky. And in general, our approach is informed by the master of Le Corbusier, so space, light, and order. And also in this case, these three incipit inform the functional program and the displays exhibition. And so you can find inside the room anything that can overlap the importance of the pieces that we have to show. So the showcases are really simple. The basement of the sculptures are really simple, and everything is think for to change the how can I say, the importance of the single pieces, because we have, of course, many important masterpieces present, but the main aim of the scientific committee of the museum was to explain the spiritual identity of the diocese. And I hope to reach this goal. For this reason, you can see that the flooring is very smooth. Is the closer stone that we can find close to Cremona, and is Butticino, is the Brescian, close to Brescia. I don't know the translation, Brescian area, and is one of the most important marble that during the centuries all architects and artists uses for the floors and for the facades of the important churches. And for example, our facade, also our cathedral, just in front of the Episcopal Museum, is completely covered by this kind of marble. And so this color, this soft beige that you can find all around the itinerary inside the museum, don't turn your looks from the art pieces, but accompany you in this magic experience. I repeat, with spirituality and with quiet. And because my aim was to finish before 10 minutes, I say thank you, and I finish now.